Hey everyone, it's Shakira. Welcome back to my channel, and in today's video we're going to talk about what to do when the Candida symptoms return. Alright, so this was actually a question somebody slid in my DMs and they found my channel and some of my videos where I'm talking to you guys about Candida openly, and she thanked me for being, so open about my own personal struggle, because I know that a lot of women are still dealing with this. Now, let's say you're on the other side of what happened with the Candida, like I have been for the past 2 or 3 years. No issues. I get my period and my body just automatically like recalibrates itself. No issues. pH is in check. But one day you notice, or I notice, something is off in terms of scent. Now, the first thing that you do, and this can be applied to those of you that are just like, that are in the thick of things, that are dealing with the Candida right now, think about what changed in your lifestyle. Now, for me, a couple of months ago, I decided I was going to do keto. The keto diet, because I had some fat that I want to lose in my booty. But I tried to alter. This is what happened. I'm gonna be straight up. I started eating things that I shouldn't have been eating. Cheese, processed meats. I know that's a no-no. Why I did it, I don't know. Because sometimes, when you are going after a goal, you just get crazy. And that's what I did. I will not try to explain it away or say anything other than eating keto in that way is not good for anybody's gut health. Okay. So what do you do? Because I was able to bring it back fairly quickly. I was able to, balance my body fairly quickly. Why? Because I wasn't too far off. It wasn't years down the line that I started, jacking my body up and ignoring it. I noticed really quickly. So one of the first things that I did was, okay, before I show you these things, I have 4 things over here. But one thing is something that you can't buy. It's something that I talk about in my Candida Cleanse program. And it is that you have to know it will go away. Every time I smelled something that I knew was not of me, that was not who I am, I would say to myself, it's going away, it's going away, it's going away, it's going away, mentally over and over again, or I'm getting better. Because you have to be in the right mindset. Disease cannot live here in my body at all. And these are things that I tell myself all the time. So Candida cannot live in my body at all, because 1, I'm a happy person. 2, I focus on the goal, which is, just a few things. I've done it before. I just got to reincorporate more and go even harder on my diet so that I can bring things back. The next thing that you're going to want to get is kimchi, or that you're going to need to always be consuming, in which I do. But if your diet is really crappy, like, this can help, but only but so much. I don't take probiotic pills because I like to eat, and I would rather eat this kimchi. This is not my favorite brand. I actually like the cubed radish kimchi, which I have a recipe on the channel. If you make your own kimchi, it's much cheaper and tastes better anyway. But this is going to help balance the gut as well, because this juice, this fermenting process creates good bacteria, and that's what we need in order to keep everything healthy down there and balanced. The next thing you want to do is get some sort of organic detoxing type of tea. So this is turmeric and ginger, anti-inflammatory type of tea. And it's organic. You could also do, like, I have a reishi detox. It's a reishi mushroom detox tea. But you want to do some sort of a warm tea, okay, that has a detoxing type of, that will start to help detox your body and help get those cells back to where they need to be. Next thing, coconut oil. Eat your coconut oil. Eat your coconut oil. You could also do the coconut oil suppositories that I have a recipe for that on my channel. I did that as well. Before my period came, I put one up there, and then after I put one up there as well, and things have gotten a lot better. Also, I don't have the bottle with me, but I also have clove pills that you can take, which are also antiseptic, and I would take that and eat the coconut oil. Next, greens first. We all know that fresh and raw is the best. But if you are, you know, finding it difficult to take your greens in, you know, the fresh raw way, be it salads or smoothies, then get these greens first. I actually like it. They don't taste the best, but it's got a lot of stuff in here. It's got the spirulina, and I think it even has, it's low carb as well. It's got a whole bunch of good stuff in it. I will put it in the description box. But oh, it contains 49 different superfoods, antioxidants, probiotics, and enzymes. Certified organic fruits and vegetables. So yes, greens first. The biggest thing to remember is that you should not panic. Don't panic. Don't panic. It's gonna be okay. All right. At first I was like, not again. But then I remember that, listen, you did it before, you brought it back from what it was, and you can do it again. Now, when I was making my Candida recovery program, you guys, I was not vegan, I was not vegetarian, but I was not keto, I was not eating cheese. The key is, or processed meats, like don't do that. The key is if you're gonna do the meats, try, you know, do the organic as much as possible. But your greens intake, your leafy greens, and you know, your fruit, if you do the fruit. And there's a myth saying that, you know, if you eat fruit, that's going to feed the Candida. Well, when I was eating fruit, you know, I was recovering and I recovered. So I just think it's more of making sure you get your leafy greens and your superfoods is what will make the biggest difference, and your probiotics will make the biggest difference in terms of food, okay? Adding those superfoods to your smoothie will really, really, really help support and rebuild your cells for sure, okay? So before you go to bed, make sure you're commanding your cells to heal. Make sure you are releasing mentally any sickness mentality or any fear, anxiety connected to the Candida, because as long as you're doing what you need to do, you will start to see things change, and you will also eventually not even have to deal with the symptoms of Candida. If you have anything to add to this, pop it in the comment section. I will link all of these products that I mentioned today in the description box. If you have questions, let me know. I hope this was helpful. And as always, I thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.